Hello, this is Daniel with Boss C351 Productions. Today we're going to be replacing my factory side steps on my 2013 Ford F-150, and we're going to be installing a set of new steps from Trail FX. I purchased these on eBay. I like the way they look, and they look kind of like up armor for the truck. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through what it takes to replace these steps, what you need to remove, and what you need to install. So let's go ahead and get this started. First thing we're going to have to do, we're going to have to remove some of the mounting hardware that holds the old steps on. It looks like there's going to be a total of 8 bolts, 9/16 bolts on each side that holds the factory steps on. And then we'll be able to drop the steps off and then start the install for the new steps. Okay, I've got the factory steps off. There's 16 bolts total. One thing I did notice is that the factory steps are a lot lighter than these new steps are. The new steps are steel. These feel like they're aluminum with plastic inserts. I believe they weigh somewhere around 30-35 pounds. The new steps, they weigh about 100 pounds. So when you get them in the mail, you can notice a distinct difference, because it's going to take 2 men to get them off the truck and get them to where you want to put them. Let's get to the next step in the process. That's the beginning of installing the new steps on the truck. All right, I've got the brackets installed on both sides, and reuse, like the instructions said, reuse these threaded inserts. And I also reuse the factory forward hardware to mount them. I'm a big fan of factory hardware. It's been through testing, strength testing. There's no telling where this replacement hardware they sent you came from, maybe from the dollar bin. You don't know what it is. You don't know the tensile strength of it. So I don't really like to use the stuff they send you. Also, if you look underside, it utilizes 3 brackets instead of 2, and it only utilizes certain mounting holes, not all of them. Just follow the instructions. It tells you which holes to use. And now the next step is to go ahead and put the step rails on the brackets. Alright, we're installing the rails. I've got actually got the rails on here, and I've got the little threaded inserts that go inside the bottom side of the rail. Put them on, all 3 of them, all the way down. But do not tighten them up until you've had a chance to adjust the brackets to make sure everything's level. You've got a flat washer, a lock washer, and a nut for each one of these studs that sticks out. You can see the studs loose. You can slide the rail forward and backward. Just all depends on where you want the rail to sit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and I will be finished with the install, and I'll show you what it looks like. Tightened down, leveled, and installed. I think they look pretty darn good. Like I said, you can slide these back and forth. It all depends on where you want to mount them. I just use the bottom part of the fender right here as a reference to line up this point on both sides. And if you find it doesn't cover there, you want to cover where the steps are supposed to be, you can slide it back, you can slide it forward, and then just tighten down those little brackets that come with it. This is Daniel with Boss C351 Productions. I appreciate you watching my videos. Any questions, comments, just put them below in the comments. Again, I thank you for watching my videos.